Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another Firewatch Let's Play, this time episode 7, which sees us picking up again in the dilapidated scout camp. And we now have the goal to return to Wapiti Meadow. We have found an axe, and we hope that that will help us achieve our goals of discerning what exactly is going on in Wapiti Meadow. As we walk into the rays of sunlight and find a totem. And what else do we find? Okay, that's the way into the camp. I wonder if there's anything down there by the sign. No? But there is that. And I believe there were 2 trees that we could axe down. Perhaps. Certainly one here. But I believe there was also a second. It's over there. Interesting. Well, let's give ourselves some options here. And after much shuddering, option 1 is now down. Let's go ahead and head over to the other tree and see if we can't find out why there are 2. It could just be a choice, but maybe there's something else over there. Maybe it was for folks who didn't camp out overnight in the old shelters. Oh, we've seen these before. Can we now get through? Excellent. Look at that. Man finally using tools to overcome nature, at least in Firewatch. Okay, and here is our second option tree. Timber! Okay, spacebar, hop over. Or at least the key that I use instead of spacebar. Okay, and we are over. We have an axe that I wish we could wield around as a weapon openly. Just because it would make me feel better after getting clobbered.
I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah?
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
Alright, so, tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No.
Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios.
Well, what about when I heard you talking to someone else?
I just left your line open. That's not what this is. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Oh, day 77 approaches quickly. See, I told you I wanted to wield that axe.
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The flapjack fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
Dude, it's time to get a
alright.
clue.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
Okay, well, it took him more than a little to get a clue, but eventually he got there. Good man, sort of. Okay, and let's head on out, see what's going on. Grabbing our pack. Flapjack fire. Hard to say if these are clouds or more smoke. It does look a bit like ash and smoke, though, which means this is getting much closer. Now, let's take a look at our map and see Cottonwood Creek down by the big tree. Okay, we are heading back to our last position and the tree with the ski. And down we go. Yeah, I definitely get the feeling this is smoke now, not just the haze or morning mist. What did you call the axe last time? A Pulaski? I would certainly like to keep that at hand. And here we take the left fork again. And there is the river. And the flapjack fire looming ever greater. Oops. And we're across. Doesn't look like there's anything new in here. Close that up, check behind us. And there is the burned wood that we crossed earlier in episode 6. And the sun is even being hazed, I think, by the smoke. I've seen that before. It really changes the color temperature. It's disturbing, to say the least. Okay. And let's check our map. We are closing in on the tree with a ski. Yeah, something like that. Giving the sun a much more amber to salmon color. That's not ominous at all, is it? Ski is still here. Okay. Oh, maybe she wants us to go directly to the water? So we'll cross the creek here. Maybe cache 308?
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
That was
You see the
brilliant.
cash box there?
Must be around here somewhere.
It is. Find it and open it. I changed the code. It's 5678.
Are you kidding me?
I was in a rush.
Okay, found the cash box.
Great, open it.
New radio.
I've got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio. I hiked to a cash box, lied to a ranger, lied to another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site.
Are you okay?
I don't know, Henry.
People have been listening to us all summer. How is this actually happening?
I don't know. I'm scared. None of it makes any sense.
Are there any other lookouts this is happening to? Someone else in on this? Anyone?
This is just happening to us. Everyone else is fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've tried to bring it up to Chimney Rock, Elks Fork, and Beartooth Lookout, and every one of them got confused. Asked me if I'm okay and if I need to be relieved. Our fucking state coordinator asked if I was just having lady troubles. So
Oh,
no,
boy.
this isn't happening to anyone else, and I'm done asking.
Look, I'm headed back to the gate, and now that I've got an axe, we'll know something soon.
You need to get into that site. Call me when you find something.
Alrighty, copy that. Personally, I would say that if these are the conditions, there's a 80 to 90% chance Delilah is in on this, but you can only really play the hand you're given. Let's take a look at where we are. And I mean, a few other possibilities come to mind. Like whether or not, as one of the options for the radio said, this is all in Henry's head. Or even if Henry is here, if this is somehow his personal delusion overshot. Or if it isn't his wife that's having the trouble, it's him, and this is his mechanism for coping. I don't really know. Like I said, we play the hand we're given. And this hand says, take axe to fence. And, if possible, anyone else who gets in the way. So we're identifying Lukavaila's tower through the train. Okay, we are back across to our side of the river. And let's put on a burst of speed. Between the smoke and the time, it looks like it's getting darker.
Hey, I just thought of something not great.
What is it?
I filed a report that said that neither of us ever talked to or saw those girls, the ones that went missing a few weeks back.
What? Why would you do that? I told you to say the minimum and just keep it vague.
I know, and I didn't. I just didn't want to be hassled.
And now someone probably has a transcript of that entire conversation.
And I've filed a report that's a blatant lie.
Oh, and those girls are still missing.
Yep.
Fuck, Delilah.
Fuck indeed. We really need to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, well, let's take a look at where we are and where we're heading. So this is the quickest route, it looks like. Or no, actually. Okay. We haven't been out this way in a while. Another burst of speed, I think, is in order here, as that is quite a distance to travel with the light we have remaining. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, we should be able to hop this. And more speed. Okay, so this should be the most direct route. Oh. That's like an elk, right?
I just heard something.
What is it?
I don't know. It was goddamn terrifying, though.
Well, it could be an elk, or it could be someone trying to get you to radio about a loud noise so they know where you are.
Fuck.
How about you don't do that again?
That might not be the worst idea she's had. Okay. Okay, and on the plus side, there's no one waiting for us at the bottom. More speed. Actually, check map first. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, we'll go down by the lake and cross there. And I imagine the scent of smoke in this area would be intense. But as disturbing as it might be, the spectacle of the sun coming through the smoke and clouds would probably be pretty magnificent. Okay. And Should probably be careful that the ghost of the boombox doesn't haunt us here at the lake, or that we don't get clobbered again crossing over here. Okay. No one clobbering. Quick look at map. Okay. I guess we can follow the lake shore. Okay, so we are looking for this rappel point. Come on, there we go. And we're down, and quickly checking to be sure no one is about to clobber us. Although, once again, like I said, I'm not sure we'd be able to do anything about it. Fence. Aha, we're here. So I figure we got two choices. Either try and break the lock outright, or maybe, just maybe, bring a tree down on the fence.
I'm busting the gate down. There's nobody around, and it's the quickest way in.
Copy that.
Good to go.
I smashed open the gate. Should I try to fix or hide this?
No, screw it.
Okay, then.
Right on. Investigate Wapiti Meadow. Open lid.
Whoa!
What on earth?
Ow!
Great. I wonder if he's allergic to bees.
I got stung by a bee.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If you are trying to reach Dr. Simmons, he is on site from August 15th to October 15th. University-owned equipment is in the responsibility of Dr. Johnson. Government-owned equipment is under the purview of Cat Ferdinand. Remember, this is a controlled area, and any issues, malfunctions, or violations should be reported immediately. And I guess we can't close the lid. And I guess we're going to drop down here and jump across. And it is definitely getting darker. Okay, and let's check our map. Well, PD station right up the road, as it were. Maybe a little bit of speed because of the darkness.
Okay, I'm at the site. I don't see anybody around.
Lucky for us.
Yeah, lucky for us. There's some serious comms equipment out here, wireless stuff.
What do you mean?
I'm talking a big 20-foot tall transmission tower. And they could probably listen to whoever the hell they want. They're nestled down in this valley, which makes it impossible for you or any lookout to see them.
Okay, well, there's a little bit further to go. I don't seem to be able to do anything to the generator or tower. And quite an ominous sun and place.
Now they're doing something with the soil out here too. It's all gridded off.
Who knows what else they're up to?
And there's all sorts of contraptions and shit out here.
Like what?
Dishes and stuff on metal legs. There's wires all over the place. I don't know. I'm not really up on high tech. This equipment is not stuff from the hardware store.
Okay. Thank you for that observation, Henry.
I'm in their main tent.
What's it like?
It's definitely some sort of monitoring station.
Okay, I can flip open that case, but let's get a look.
I found their main monitoring desk.
Oh my god, what do you see? Seriously, at this stage, I'd believe just about anything.
Desk in here is a mess. I mean, it's like someone was in a rush or knocked a bunch of stuff over on accident. There's some sort of monitor. I don't know what it does. Maybe air quality or something?
Maybe they're keeping data on everything that could impact our moods.
That looks possible. This is crazy. Okay. Shit. Got a map here that confirms they're tracking our people's movements. The map's got all sorts of paths and areas marked off on it. There are lines that look like some of the paths I normally take.
Are you positive it's you?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
Of course, it won't go red when I want to take the picture. Okay, well, we've got some pictures. What we should probably do is get that too, just in case. Not that I know it's going to help any, but put the camera away. We had some other things we could report. A barometer.
They're measuring the barometric pressure, too. Why?
Maybe it's just a diversion.
I mean, this stuff looks like it just got lifted out of the space shuttle.
I have to tell you, if I found out this was NASA, I'd be a hell of a lot happier.
So it looks like the last thing. Here's a clipboard.
Okay, so there's a log here that tracks the movement of 4 distinct subjects.
You and me?
Yeah, definitely me. And I suppose you too.
What about the other two?
Maybe the missing girls?
Like, they're still out here and these people are following them?
Maybe. It's possible, right?
But then why haven't you seen them?
I don't know.
We'll talk this over and figure out how to get the hell out of here.
There's a box here with a dial. It has a needle, like it measures earthquakes.
You mean like a lie detector?
Yeah, I'm not sticking around to get hooked up to it. This place sleeps 3. They've got a row of cots here.
So they live and work in the same tent?
Yeah, it's all one operation.
Like us.
Yeah, like us. I wonder where they are. All of their stuff is here.
And they know you're there, so see what you can find and get out.
I just saw a little save icon. That can't be good.
I think I found the thing they used to track us.
Holy shit.
You know, you swear like a lot.
Not the time, Hank.
Anyway, it's called a wave receiver. Looks like it picks up anything that emits a signal. It's got basic orienteering capabilities, everything.
Holy shit, Henry.
Yeah, holy shit.
You're gonna take it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, follow the beeping device.
Okay, this thing is losing its mind, beeping like crazy.
I can hear it. What's it after?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out.
So it was the stuff in the tent. Subjects Henry M. and Delilah A. Okay. Now's the time to look behind you, Henry. Really, really time to look behind you.
Are you shitting me?
What? What is it?
There's a folder of reports here.
What do they say?
They're assessments about the two of us. There's stuff in here about Julia.
Like what?
Stuff I didn't tell you. This is...
What does it say about me? You said there was one about me.
And it looks like they've been following me around. What I do when I'm out hiking? Jesus.
Henry, do you hear me?
It says that you and your boyfriend are still together.
What? We're not. They're messing with us.
Yeah, okay.
They are. How do they even know who he is? How the hell does this... I'm so sick of letting these people do this to us. We should just burn the place down. Think about it.
Look, maybe that's what they want us to do.
What do you mean?
Maybe they're trying to push us to the point where we do something crazy. I mean, the grass is dry as hell here. It would go up in a second.
Well, now I'm thinking, what if you're right?
I just don't think we should do anything that we can't undo.
Well, maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best idea.
Oh, I'm so fucking wound up!
But it's all right. I'm just gonna hike back. We have the wave receiver, and tomorrow we can figure out what to do.
Okay. Well, we are a bit over time, so let's stop here at the mysterious Wapiti station, and we will pick up again in episode 8, heading back to our tower. Once again, this has been Checkers with another Firewatch Let's Play, this time episode 7, which saw us from the Cottonwood Creek all the way back here to Wapiti Station with our axe. I would like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. Also, if you look in the upper right hand corner, you will find a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards, and in the Let's Play series they will link to the before and after episodes at least once they've all been made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.